I'm starting a new series here on the channel called the Free-to-Play series. It's essentially a Let's Play of Pokémon Sleep a year later, and I have gotten myself a second set of devices that I will be using to have a playthrough of Sleep, now with perfect knowledge, going into it a year later. And I won't spend a single cent on this for the time being. And it's going to be an interesting ride for sure, because it's been so long that there's a lot of the early stuff that I don't remember. If you for some reason haven't played Pokemon Sleep, now's your time. Jump in, play along, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And I think it's going to be super interesting to go about the game in a little bit of a different way. Obviously, I'll be still making the videos on the primary account. That's just going to be a separate parallel kind of thing. And so, hope you guys are excited for this. I know that some of you already have alt accounts and all that stuff, so that's fun. But yeah, got a second plus and a second device to shoot this with. So, Professor Neroli, our favorite. Oh, welcome to the world of Pokemon Sleep. I'm Neroli. I'm here to research the sleeping habits of Pokemon. You see, many creatures that we call Pokemon live here, and they're very mysterious. I've been working to record them while they're asleep to delve into their sleeping habits. These islands are also home to many Snorlax, and my research has convinced me of one thing. These Snorlax somehow exert a mysterious power to put Pokemon around them to sleep. So, I developed a device called the Sleep Synchronizer to amplify this snoozy power of Snorlax. I've been putting in some real effort so we can sync your sleep with that of a Snorlax and cause more Pokemon to gather around. I'd like you to use this device whenever you sleep so that we can study the sleep styles of the Pokemon that gather here. Of course, you'll need helpers to assist you. For your first research partner, I'll entrust you with a friendly Pikachu. This part I remembered though, and I put Pikachu in the widget. Try to get some sleep with your new Pikachu. That will be the first step in our research. Let's get straight to readying everything we need for your first day. Alright, here's the Pikachu, and I guess technically speaking, you could soft reset. Yo, that is crazy. I said soft reset, and it just popped up. Adamant nature, for those of you who don't know, is the nature for the berry specialist. This was a good start. If this has berry finding, it's just like Piggy's save file. She had a cracked Pikachu first baby. Gotta check out Brovinnie. I think he's linked in all my YouTube descriptions. Okay, let's have a look at this. Double apple and then some eggs. I don't mind that. Let's have a look at this Pikachu. It's level 6. 202 experience for the next level. Let's go, guys. Skill trigger S, inventory, ingredient finding, helping speed coming in at level 75. But you know what? I think this is going to do just fine for a little while. So we're going to start it. It's the first Pikachu. If you guys have a nickname suggestion, drop it in the comments below, and I may choose it in a future episode. Starting today, this Pikachu will aid you in your research. Why not start by giving him a nickname? I'm gonna change it later if you guys have some cool suggestions. Alright, decide your bedtime. Let's set a goal for when you and Pikachu should hit the hay each day in order to do your sleep research. If you get to bed by the bedtime you set for yourself, you'll earn a reward. That is way late. My goodness. So essentially the grace period is 90 minutes before and 30 minutes after. So for me personally, 9:30 is perfect because sometimes I like to hit the hay early you know? There we go. I don't care. I'll remember this on my own. Don't worry, game. I got you. You're all set to start gathering data for our research now, so come back when you're ready to sleep. Don't forget. All right. I guess we can choose some of these things. I definitely want the high frame rate, like, kind of like that. Okay, so first area here is very simple. Why does it say? Oh yeah, that's the game quality. What's up here? Yeah, I'm not gonna click on anything over there. Friends. That could be interesting. On the research community screen, you can see updates on your friends' day-to-day sleep research. When new research arrives, you'll get Pokemon candy. Friends' research is updated every 4 hours, so check it regularly. You can choose what information is shared with friends from the sharing options screen. And I'm actually not going to share my ID here. That is for the nirtheart Discord only. So if you guys in the Discord want to double down on the Nirth treatment on the friend list, hit me up in the Discord and I'll let you in on the list. Also a great time to join the Discord. It has lifetime access starting at $2. Okay, so what is this skip thing? You can skip the actual sleep tracking and begin your sleep research tutorial with some random sleep data. This sleep data will not be recorded in your sleep data history. Even if you skip the sleep tutorial, you can still check how to track your sleep later. What type of sleep data would you like to use for your sleep research tutorial? I don't know. I kind of like the slumbering type. You know what? Let's get into this. Let's see if we can do this. Just get a sample slumbering type. Session number 1, August 2022, 2024. What am I saying? I don't know. Let's start this. I'm pretty excited. 7 hours and 30 minutes. Let's get started by checking the sleep data I collected. Understanding your sleep score. Oh, the frustrating part about losing sleep points is it also tells you with a number how poor you did. Here you can see both how long you slept and your sleep score for this session. An adult can reach a sleep score of 100 by making sure they get at least 8.5 hours of sleep. Your goal is to reach 100, so try to get as much sleep as you can. On my own experience, 8.5 hours sounds ridiculous, but then when you get it, it feels good. So this app sure is trying to help you live a good life. So next, let's look at your different sleep stages. These sleep stages help show how deep your sleep is. When tracking your sleep, I classify it into 3 stages: dozing, snoozing, and slumbering. Try to keep an eye on how your sleep fluctuates over time. Slumbering type. This next screen is where you can see your sleep type. We got 5% dozing, 42% snoozing, and 53% slumbering. Your sleep type captures the qualities of that sleep session and is based on comparison with your past sleep. So this is why Pokemon Sleep's 3 sleep types are pretty interesting, because it just compares your average. So over a long period of time, you get an equal portion of dozing, snoozing, and slumbering. And that also makes it so that it's not like some people only find slumbering sessions and only Squirtles. So yeah, build up your own data to be used for comparison, and the precision of these measurements will keep going up. I ask that you do your best to track your sleep every single day without fail, or else Dr. Fail is going to come to your door. Next. Yes, we need to know the power. Finally, let's turn our attention to Drowsy Power. You see, Drowsy Power is what I call the mysterious power that Snorlax on these islands possess. It's a power that seems to both draw Pokemon close and lull them to sleep. This power depends on a Snorlax's strength, how much it has grown, and your sleep time, or more specifically the sleep score. By increasing this power, you can get lots of different Pokemon to come near Snorlax, or sleep near. And then you may discover some of the rare sleep styles they can display, as we saw in the 2024 Sleep Championships trailer. Now that we've covered all that, let's take a look at your Drowsy Power for this sleep session. That is a lot. 3.5 million on doing nothing. 40,000 strength, 80. Am I gonna get 40,000? Well, looks like Snorlax has provided a nice, strong Drowsy Power again today. Let's check on your sleeping Pokemon then. Hey, I didn't expect that we would actually get to go through with a session because the device here is currently charging. It appears that Snorlax's Drowsy Power has drawn a small crowd here to sleep. Alright, let's see it. Wait. Swipe around on the screen until you find Squirtle. Then we'll get right to some sleep research. Alright. Got a Squirtle up here on top. Sheltered sleep. 23 researchy experience. And we got 46 dream shards. 1-star Squirtle. New sleep style. This is pretty nostalgic. Man, I love this game. I've been playing this every single day for a year without a stop, and I don't think I'll stop anytime soon either. It's a very calming, relaxing reminder to sleep well. So nice job registering that new sleep style in your decks. Keep it up as you research the other Pokemon here too. Yeah, because we got more Pokemon to take a look at. We got Why everyone's favorite. Maybe on LoLs I just catch a Why someday and it's gonna be busted and then that's my healer. I'm joking. Okay, well at the very least we have to click through the sleep styles here because we do want to complete that dex eventually. That's pretty high. 2 stars on that Why. It was a good idea to choose this trial session. You'll find that each species of Pokemon can be classified as having a particular sleep type. And your sleep type for a given session will cause Pokemon with that sleep type to gather. Yeah, tutorial sleep types. Since your sleep type was deemed to be Sunbring type this time, it has caused Sunbring type Pokemon to gather. Slumbering type Pokemon tends to include water and ground types. Get plenty of sleep each day to keep discovering different kinds of Pokemon. We got a Pichu. Peaceful sleep. Alright. Got the first star Pichu sleep style. Then we had a Cubone and Swablu. Maybe I'll send a Swablu candy to myself. That would be hilarious. I should add myself as a friend. Okay. So we have the Swablu 2-star. A lot of 2 stars here. I'm surprised in the first trial session. Flapping sleep. I really like Swablu. I hope I find a good Altaria on this account. Weepy sleep on the Cubone. And that's all. We found the 5 new sleep styles here on the floor next to Snorlax. I know in the beginning, we are given a Master Biscuit to use on one of these. And I don't know yet which Pokemon I should go for. I'm thinking the Squirtle because my main goal here at the very start will be to get to Cyan Beach as fast as possible. And then I want to Slumbering Hunt the Igglybuff, Totodile, Squirtle to an extent, Spheal, and Chikorita. All right. Ooh, give Squirtle a bonus biscuit. Now's your chance to give Pokebiscuits to the Pokemon who aided you in your sleep research. This will increase their friendship points, and when you max out these points, the Pokemon will become your friend. You can earn 1 bonus biscuit per day for your sleep, so try to log sleep every day and befriend plenty of Pokemon. Premium Pass subscribers will get premium bonus biscuits instead. The difference is the regular bonus biscuit is 3 points, the premium is 4. Yeah, here you can see. We got Pokebiscuit is 1 point, Great is 3, Ultra 5, Master, max points is just a straight up catch. And bonus 3, premium bonus 4. When you feed a Pokemon a biscuit, there's a chance it'll get a big or mega hit. Ooh, that's actually official. I did not know that those were official terms. I thought that was community based. So now I understand why Brovinnie is always on that. It's like, no, that's a big hit. No, that's a mega hit. Okay, if it's a big hit, you'll get 3x the friendship points. If you get a mega hit, instantly max out. Mega, huh? I have to note that. Once in a while, a Pokemon will be hungry, extra hungry. Feeding a hungry Pokemon a Pokebiscuit will always be a big hit or a mega hit. And those mega hits are awesome if they happen when you actually need them. If you keep feeding biscuits to the same Pokemon, eventually it may become full. Once a Pokemon is full, you won't be able to feed it any more biscuits that day. Oh man, the frustration of my Delibird hunt with the full Delibirds. Big oof. Okay, so I have no choice but to give the bonus biscuit to Squirtle. And I actually don't mind because I am going to Cyan Beach as fast as I can. Looks like Squirtle gained some friendship points. Every day that you help me out by conducting research, I'll be sure to give you one of these bonus biscuits. Now, why not give Squirtle a great biscuit next? Ooh, we got a great biscuit. That's pretty good. This is a big one. A wasted point, but it's the trial, so we kind of just have to follow along here. Squirtle it is. I'm super curious to see what this Squirtle is all about. Personally, I would like milk in that first slot. I'm just gonna bring up Squirtle. We never see these single stage Pokemon. So yeah, hope I find milk cacao, and then I'm just gonna cap level 30. So, friendship points get you new Pokemon friends. Looks like Squirtle has maxed out its friendship points. When you get close with a Pokemon like that, you can befriend them. It can help you out. Okay, so, and that's it for snack time. Why don't we take a look at the results of your research? Oh man. I thought it gave you a Master Biscuit. Is that day 2 or something? I feel like someone said something about getting a Master Biscuit and they had to spend it. Yeah, I think Pichu is the better candy here. I don't have any friends though, so please join the Discord. Let's have a look at this Squirtle. I'm super excited. Got to see 2 Pokemon. The Adamant Pikachu, pretty hype. And research rank 2. Now, would you look at that? Get a Pokebiscuit, Dream Cluster, Energy, Recovery, Incense. And so this will be like a super min-max, just crazy optimization on the alt account, spending 0 money, at the very least in the start. And so, level 4, mild nature is huge. What is up with these? Are these rigged? But it can't be, because not everyone got a busted Pikachu like Piggy did. Mild nature is amazing. It's energy down, but its ingredients up. If this somehow is milk cacao, this may just be my Blastoise for a while. It is milk cacao. Would you look at that? Okay, are we seeing any speed or ingredient finders? That would be huge. Inventory. Okay, the ingredient finding is coming fairly late, so probably won't get this too far past level 30, if anything. But yeah. Oh, please don't mess me up. We're getting so close now. Apple TV, just hang out for a little while longer. Let's see it, everyone. So, that wraps up our sleep research for the moment. And while it's a bit sad, I'm afraid it's time for us to say farewell to this Snorlax. We'll need to find another Snorlax to help us out for the coming next week. Which in reality will just be a couple days, because the week resets always on Monday, no matter what, or into Monday. But that's fine. I got 1%. That is funny. Not the area bonus, but like 1% completed. For now, I like to focus our research on Greengrass Isle. While you're filling in your sleep style decks, I'll get to work on some arrangements so you'll be able to access new areas in time too. But for this week, go ahead and select Greengrass Isle. Wonder what this area is. All right. Yeah, we're gonna go to Greengrass Isle. Yeah, this should be pretty quick. Thankfully, the sound got back on, which is nice. And then maybe the plus has enough battery to where we can just go through the synchronization. I know that is something that a lot of you guys are asking me about in the comments. Yo, look at that. Grape Berry, that's for the Pikachu. Is this set to, this should be random, right? This Snorlax will be your new research partner for the week. Nice to meet you, Snorlax. Now, this is really key if you want to carry out your sleep studies nice and efficiently. You must raise Snorlax up to grow as big as possible. Each week, you'll have 7 days from Monday till Sunday to help you to help Snorlax build up strength as you carry out your research. Keep filling up more of your sleep style decks, and at the end of the week, it'll be time for us to say farewell to this Snorlax. But that means we can move to a new site and find another new Snorlax to work with. So give it your all to raise this Snorlax up as much as you can in this week you have together. That is pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with that. Grape Berry, first week. Man, I never ever go back to Greengrass. This theme is nostalgic. Every time I go back to Greengrass, it's a mess. It's an event. It overshadows the original Greengrass Isle. Maybe I should, on my primary account, just hang out here for a while for fun someday, now that we have the automatic area bonus transfer. Anyway, we're nearly at the end of my lectures, I promise. I just want to teach you some basics of how to raise a Snorlax. This guy is seriously into Snorlax, even has a Snorlax sleeper around his neck. That's funny. Pikachu gather up some berries while you slept, so try giving them to Snorlax. Is it going to be full inventory? What is Pikachu's inventory actually? Pikachu. 17. Am I going to get 17 Grape Berries? I am. Whoa. And an apple. That's amazing. This is a lot of fun. I'm having a good time. Hope you guys are enjoying watching and will be excited to follow this parallel adventure on my alt account. C. Eating berries helps Snorlax build up its strength by 60 points. If you keep feeding Snorlax like this, you can race it to be big and strong. You can also cook dishes and treats for Snorlax if you like. That is something I've wondered about though. Treats, I feel like dishes is more describing the meals or things that you make for, I guess some of the desserts are a treat, but I've always wondered if there would be some alternate cooking thing where you can like store up some like biscuits or something you just make with ingredients. I don't know. Try tapping Snorlax later to give it a go. Like sometimes I'm almost to the next rank. I don't want to use a helper whistle. I just want to feed it something like I've stored up. But yeah, gosh, that was a lot to cover all at once, but that's it. Lecture time is over. I still only scratched the surface of all the things you can do here, so try poking around to discover what else you can learn. And good luck with that sleep research. Sleep tight. Hey. So, give Snorlax food and race it up as much as you can before sleeping. Let Pokemon sleep, track your sleep when you go to bed. Study sleeping Pokemon when you wake to fill the sleep style text. When you're ready to go to bed, press the sleep button in the bottom right of the screen. Snorlax will promptly begin snoozing to join it in getting some shut eye after starting to track a new sleep session. Whoa, you received the following rewards for completing the tutorial. 10 Pokebiscuits and 200 diamonds. That's huge. I'll take those gifts on my primary. Okay, so sleep score 88%, energy in the box. I got the EXP. I wonder if that means I can actually track my sleep into tomorrow. That would be nice. And what is interesting is we're doing water week. So briefly on my strategy, I want to get to Cyan Beach as fast as possible. And I want to catch as many water types as possible. And then I want to be decently in shape for Suicune. I want to catch a Suicune. I don't think with a starting account like this I will get multiple Suicune. That's not a problem. I just want one. And at that point, I can use base Suicune with a Sleep EXP at level 10. And hopefully just camp out at Cyan Beach for a while. And build up a huge team there with the Igglybuff, Totodile, preferably Squirtle, maybe some other water types. We'll see. Maybe I can find a cool Quaxley. But for the most part, I'm just going all in on the berry specialist for the first part of the game. So we'll just have to see. Yeah, we don't have to look at this info. The daily gift on this account is going to be huge. Tempting. Very, very tempting. Very, very, very tempting. I may end up going for that sometime. But wait, hang on. Oh yeah, there it is. Available for purchase before February 26th. Yeah, I'll think about it. But for the most part, this is going to be strict. Just no money spent. I even got 2 biscuits. Wow. That is like a 1% chance. That is ridiculous. This game is really treating this fresh Let's Play quite nicely. All right, Novice Researcher Bonus. You'll receive perks when you conduct sleep research. You can use them to further your research. Perk 1, once per day, 7 times only. Bonus sleep points 600. That is huge. During sleep research, one Pokemon will for sure arrive hungry at snack time. And then perk 2, after you finish a week of research, your area bonus will increase by 10% until all of your area bonuses add up to 100%. Then afterwards, it will be 5%, but it doesn't say that here. Perk 1 will only be awarded for the first instance of sleep research each day. Also, this perk does not apply to manual sleep data entry. Okay. Okay, yeah, so the hungry Pokemon will show up at the beginning, and that's also when I have the bonus biscuit, which is 3 points. So that's perfectly fine. And here it is. The Pikachu had another batch of stuff that made, or maybe it didn't. I don't know. Why did the Pikachu have so many things to collect? That's ridiculous. And look at the Squirtle, so happy. I can even cook a dinner. This is gonna be some mixed juice or something. Yeah, why not just jump into the cooking tutorial as well? This is a long episode, but hopefully it is going well and you guys are having a good time. I've readied some ingredients you'll need for cooking, so here we go. All right, cooking tutorial. We'll get some ingredients. The professor gave you ingredients that you can use for cooking. 10 fancy apples. All right, potatoes and mushrooms. Those are really easy to find, right? You can try your hand at cooking up to 3 times a day, each within a certain window of time. These are morning, afternoon, and night, so try to remember to do some cooking when you have the chance. And yes, we get cooking with a Snorlax. And it's gonna be mixed juice, I already know. Each Snorlax will request the type of dish or treat that it likes the best. Looks like this week's Snorlax wants to eat curries and stews. To start things off nicely and easily, let's have you make a dish using the auto cook option. And we got 15 ingredients. We got some milk, some apples. It's gonna be a pretty good. You know what? I just noticed there's a Magikarp fan. Obviously, we all know that, but where's Magikarp in the actual game? Is that where it's actually, like, is it ever coming? I want some Magikarp scales. That would be hilarious as an ingredient. Congratulations, you cooked your first dish. Fancy apple curry. Oh, of course. That makes sense. Maybe this will be my standard dish for a while with this Pikachu. Just gathering up all the apples. And then we can use that for the cooking. For the most part, I think I'm just gonna go all berry specialists for a while. Especially with a biscuit drought. So yeah, let's see. The kind of dish you'll end up with when you cook will depend on the combination of ingredients that you put in the pot. Your helper Pokemon may occasionally pick up ingredients for you, so keep an eye out to gather their finds. And that's it for my cooking lecture. Thank you for listening in. Alright. You earned a reward for completing the fancy cooking tutorial. That's a lot of apples. That's great, because then at that point, I could probably work on that fancy apple curry for a while. And my Pikachu is adamant nature, and it's got those apples too, so obviously the adamant nature is hindering the apple production, but I think it's going to be on the team for a while. Snorlax's drowsy power is increased. You may now see a wider variety of sleep styles here. The rating pop-up will not appear again if I check this one off, and that's fine. I'm fairly used to this on my primary account. So, got a berry from the Squirtle. Do we have an incense? We do. I don't need to use that though. Okay, so we have the water type week event. Basic 2. We have a Wooper. Yo! I should use the Wooper incense, but I should also keep it around. I have a ridiculous chance to find a hungry Wooper. I just have to. So let's go with that. It could be interesting to have mushrooms this early, as it's a base ingredient for Wooper. Like if we bring up Wooper here in the widget, you can see that it's got level 1 mushrooms. So every single Wooper you catch has mushrooms in the first slot. Whoa, request to link your account. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do this later, just off screen. We don't have to click through that. So, yo, what is this? What in the world? Hang on. 1,000 slate points, a main skill seed, Dream Cluster M, 5 biscuits, a lot of sleep points, those are valuable, an Ultra Biscuit, 2,000 sleep points, ridiculous, 2 main skill seeds, what is this? That's one of the most valuable resources in the game, and essentially, if I can go to Cyan Beach now and just zoom in on Igglybuff and find a busted Igglybuff, I may just be set. Yo, this will be amazing on the Suicune. I'll do level 5 on the skill level up M Igglybuff, and then I'll dump these into Suicune. That is ridiculous. Those are so many gifts. Seeing this in the perspective of my primary account is crazy. This is week 1. And the seeds are gonna keep up showing up, I guess. I mean the sleep points. So yeah, we don't have to click through all of this today. What I wanted to do now is check. Whoa, give out a Master Biscuit. Just 1 Master Biscuit is enough to instantly fill a Pokemon's friendship points to the max. Try giving 1 out after your next sleep session so you can see its effects for yourself. All right, yeah. Now, what I want to do is, how do I connect my device? I got a device, Para device, there we go. The Pokemon Go++ device, also known as Plus Plus, allows you to track sleep without relying on your smart device. It also just tracks your disturbance, like motion, no sound, and so I really, really like this device. Connected to Pokemon Sleep, and a special Pikachu will come help, which also has Grape Berries. Connected to other apps such as Pokemon Go to use its features. Pair device. Yep. And let's see if this works. The app will now search for a Pokemon Go++ to pair with. Please press the main button on your Pokemon Go++ for just a moment. Oh, there we go. It's doing a funny white thing. White light. 2. Pair device. The app will now pair with your Pokemon Go++. Please press the main button and the top button on the side of your Pokemon Go++ at the same time. So on top here, there is a little button, and we're going to press the top button and the main button at the same time. 3. Device paired. Your Pokemon Go++ has been successfully paired. Next, let's test tracking sleep data with your ++. Begin test. All right, get the lullaby. You can stop the lullaby with a short press on the main button by just clicking on it. You can also disable it in settings, which I will. You can stop tracking by holding down the main button again. Once you go to the next step, a test alarm will sound. Oh yeah, next step. That is funny. Press and hold the main button. All right, and you've now stopped the tracking on your sleep device. Yep, and that is the tutorial. And for the time after, we'll just press the Go Plus button in the lower corner. You can change the alarms and other settings. Let's go through that as well. I don't remember how to mute it. I think it is something like you hold both of these at the same time, the same thing with the pairing. There we go. It gave me 2 shooks. And then essentially it won't make sound now that I click, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, gave me a red light, but that's fine. Okay, let's connect to the ++ and set up the settings here. Yeah, that was the test, and it doesn't matter. Warning, your Pokemon Go++ is currently in silent mode, meaning you will not hear any alarms, etc. That's fine. 20 hours to level up with a Pikachu. Let's have a look at it. It's got apples at level 3, cacao at level 9, and honey at level 19. And its care limit is 8. That's nice. Alright, and it's got decent battery. I'll charge it for a little while longer. And then hopefully it will be a successful session going into tomorrow. We do have some of these as well, and I'm curious just to see how I will end up spending the diamonds, because obviously I'll be in a diamond shortage, and filling up this whole menu is going to give a lot of diamonds. Same with these, you get 20 per new achievement essentially. And we also have some, I don't think you get diamonds for the sleep tips, no. Okay, well, that would have been a lot of diamonds if so, but dishes should be 20 as well. We got the fancy apple curry. That's pretty good. And then in the sleep decks, there is no bonus, so I don't really want to head into there yet. And then I guess we can also peek a look at the team, just because it's a little bit funny. This is a screen you can never replicate after you get 5 Pokemon in here, which is a little bit funny. Obviously, you wouldn't want to just have 1 helper Pokemon, but this is a very, very fresh set of teams. Almost want to just keep around helper team number 5 with 4 empty slots just because it's so unique. In my primary account, everything here is filled out, so we can hold press here to open up the Pokemon and revisit some of these stats. So Adamant Nature is huge on a berry specialist. Obviously berry finding S as a sub skill would have been very strong. I'll find it eventually. And then we have the Squirtle, which has a lot of inventory, the Rash Nature, which is really strong, and the Cacao. So both of these probably will stick around on my team for a while. And I'll probably just end up holding on the candies just because, well, maybe not the Squirrel. I'll just have to think about it. I think for the most part, the limiting factor is the number of biscuits. As long as I can find at least 1 Pokemon a day that is worthwhile catching, then the team doesn't matter too much. That's the idea anyway. So it's going to be interesting. I do have to choose an icon here. I'm all about that Cyan Beach, so I think Squirtle is the fitting Pokemon to put here on display. And if you would like to get on my friend list, a fresh friend list, an empty one, join the Discord. And I'll see you guys around tomorrow with a somewhat shorter video, not the 45 minutes of tutorial. But I enjoyed it, hope you enjoyed it, and welcome to the free-to-play series. It's going to run in parallel with the primary account, so it's going to be an interesting one. See you tomorrow.